Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pulling Teeth and welcome back to the WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. We are on ECW and kicking the show off with Rey Mysterio Jr.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico. Weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio Jr.
How much pyro did Rey get there? That's where all the budget went. Went all on Rey Mysterio's pyro, apparently. But tonight, Rey is taking on one half of the tag team champions. He is taking on Shelton Benjamin tonight. Both partners banned from ringside. But you know damn well that this will do wonders for Rey Mysterio. It could put him up there in title contention for those tag team championships. Could put him and Ricochet right up there. But of course, Benjamin out here on his own without Ibushi tonight.
And his opponent from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, one half of the ECW World Tag Team Champions, Shelton Benjamin.
One half of the new standard, as they call themselves. Shelton Benjamin to take on Rey Mysterio in your opening contest tonight. Of course, we saw last week Benjamin and Ibushi in a non-title match took on the thrown together team of Minoru Suzuki and La Parka, which somehow they worked incredibly well together, to be honest. La Parka and Suzuki are the surprise team that nobody knew they wanted. And they took the tag champs to the absolute limit, but came up just a little bit short. Let's see if Benjamin can keep that momentum rolling against Rey Mysterio here. Benjamin hooking him up, throws Mysterio into the corner. He's got him, an exploder. Benjamin is going to have a considerable sizing strength advantage, but don't think Benjamin can't fly around, as he is proving already. He's already up top into an elbow drop. Benjamin, one of the most athletic competitors there has ever been, really, in a WWE ring. Seriously, just go online and look up Shelton Benjamin highlights and you will see how damn good this man actually is. He should have been in a World Championship contention for a very long time and just never got it, for whatever reason. I'll let you make up your own mind as to why that might be. Double underhook suplex there from Benjamin sends Mysterio down. Nice up kick though from Rey. Rey is used to being the smaller competitor in matches. I don't know if it has ever happened where he hasn't been the smallest competitor in a match. Probably has at some point, but off the top of my head I cannot remember one. Benjamin with a camel clutch there, but a modified version, just one knee on the spine. Nice run through into the neck breaker from Mysterio. Try to turn this around. Rey's used to being the underdog. He got the nickname the ultimate underdog for a reason. Rey though playing to the crowd. Might not be a smart move, but he was very quick about it. Benjamin though still was able to take that advantage. Turn it around. Rams Rey into the corner, but Rey back elbow sends Benjamin out. Springboards. Bulldog. Rey now onto the apron, up to the top rope. Benjamin trying to roll away, gets up to his feet. Rey realised the distance there and that Benjamin was waiting for him. Float behind though from Rey. Poison Rana. Spike Benjamin on the top of his head. Rey punching Benjamin square in the face. Rey can throw hands when he wants to. Kick to the spine of Benjamin. Standing back up to his feet. Drop kick to the knee. Rey now starting to build momentum over one half of the tag team champions. Got him hooked up. What's Rey thinking? Shot to the ribs. Nice. Somewhat of a modified version of a famous. I suppose it was more of a rocker dropper. Nice forearm to the face. Benjamin's on the ropes, both literally and figuratively. Rey now trying to choke Benjamin out there. Rey snapmares him over. Rebounds off the ropes. Low drop kick. Rey is stringing together a lot of offense now. It's exactly what Benjamin did not want. Perched up top, he might be thinking diving Rana. He is! Got it perfectly, hooks him up. Covers, shoulders pinned to the mat. 2, 3! Mysterio picks up the victory. Put Benjamin away with that diving Rana off the top. Perfectly executed from Ray. And here comes Ray's partner, Ricochet, is out here. These two men have got to be heading towards a championship opportunity. The standard Benjamin and Ibushi have got to look out for these two. Well, folks, coming up next we have ourselves a continuation of something that's been going on since episode 1 here of ECW. So, not episode 1 of Universe Mode, but this is the first episode of ECW. We have got ourselves a rematch between Hangman Adam Page.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 231 pounds, Cowboy Adam Page.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, like I said, it's a rematch between the Hangman Adam Page and Nick Gage. This started in the first episode, as I said, of ECW, where we had a huge battle royal that was won by the Hangman, and Nick Gage took umbrage with that. He was not happy that the Hangman was the man who got the victory that night, and he said that he felt he could beat Hangman Adam Page one-on-one, and last week he proved that. He beat the Hangman one-on-one. Tonight we have got ourselves a rematch. Will the story be different tonight?
And his opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 236 pounds, Nick Gage.
Nick Gage is out here. One more time. Gage versus Page 2. See if the result's going to be any different tonight. Referee rings the bell, and here we go. Two of the hardest hitters on the ECW brand. Page already throwing Gage into the corner. Hangs him up in the tree of woe to start things. That's an interesting way of starting things, but Gage just kicks Page straight in the head. Big lariat from Nick Gage. Stomping down on the Hangman now. Gage going behind to the camel clutch, somewhat modified version. Not traditional one. More got the fingers in the eyes and the nose there. Hangman just deadlifts Gage though into a release German suplex, sends him halfway across the ring. The Cowboy now. Is he going for a figure 4? Or somewhat more of a spinning toe hold into an elbow drop to the knee. Or stomps to the spine while he's got wrist control. Kicking Gage in the head. Hangman seemingly being a bit more vicious tonight, a bit nastier than he was last week. Bending the wrist back of Gage now. And a knee drop to the spine. Hangman, multiple stomps. He's got Gage by the back of the head. Arm trapped. Cobra clutch style. Sort of a Cobra clutch crossface. Back elbows though from Gage to escape it. Right under the chin of Hangman. Gage has got Hangman caught, but Page already escaping. Oh, he's got him caught. Back heel trips. Hammer of the fists now as Gage is on the ground. Hangman not happy that he lost to Nick Gage last week. One. Just a 1 count. Gage powers out of it. Oh, wait, now both men hammering at each other. Blocks thrown up there. Big chop to the chest. Hangman sends Gage off the ropes. Gage holds on. Looks like Gage is trying to escape this thing. I think Gage wasn't expecting Hangman to come at him as hard as he has tonight. Hangman meeting Gage on the ramp, and a sucker punch from Nick Gage drops Hangman down. Never mistake Nick Gage's technique. But Hangman already with an up kick. Gage tried to escape this match, and Page wasn't going to let it happen. Despite the sucker punch, Page is back on top. I think Gage might have just reversed something there. He did. He's back on control now. Already at a 2 count. Nick Gage thinking fall away slam on the on the entranceway, on the ramp. And now raking at the nose of the Hangman. Nose and the eyes. Touch to spine. Gage now was thinking back suplex on the steel grating. Hangman counters it, but he gets a Northern Lights on the grating himself. Gage throwing heavy hands. We are at a 6 count. These two might end up going to a double count out at the minute. Oh, no, Paige throws Nick Gage back into the ring. Hangman follows him in. Kick to the ribs. Hangman springboards, goes for the forearm, does not connect. He misjudged the distance there and the positioning of Gage. And Gage taking full advantage of it. Nice big right hand, man. Knocked the Hangman out cold. I know he's writhing around on the floor. He's not unconscious, but he's in pain. Gage has got the legs trapped. His leg drop to both thighs. Hangman has had histories with groin tears in the past, but another back heel trip and those hammer fists again. Gage trying to cover up. These two are getting brutal with each other. Hangman throws Gage into the corner. Follows him in. What's he thinking? He's going to throw Gage into the post. Shoulder first into the post there. Now stomps while he's on the ground. Alley up into a powerbomb. Holds it into a pin. 1. Just a 1 count and Gage popped the shoulder out. I don't think Hangman had quite the cover he wanted there. He didn't manage to get the legs over the shoulders. But he's got the Gage caught again, going back to this submission, this Cobra Clutch style move. Somewhat of a $1 million dream. But again, Gage is fighting out of it. Elbows to Hangman's jaw. Gage throws Hangman into the corner, follows him in. Oh god, that one kick to the ribs just dropped him. And look at the boot scrapes from Gage. Off the ropes, bang! Runs in full pelt. Might have taken Hangman's head clean off his shoulders. 1, 2. Oh, I thought Gage had it. I thought Gage beat Hangman 2 weeks in a row. Gage now has got Hangman set up. He's thinking choke breaker. Perfectly connected. Center of the ring. Referee's in for the pin. 2. Gage beats Hangman again. Something about Nick Gage just clearly has the number of the Hangman. Whatever it's worth, Nick Gage just has something that Hangman can't figure out. That running boot must have nearly knocked Hangman out cold. With some of Hangman's teeth probably in the 5th or 6th row that some lucky fan's taking home tonight as a souvenir. But that choke breaker just seems to take Hangman out every time. He's got no answer for it. And a 3.
Here is your winner, Nick Buck N. Gage.
2 weeks in a row and Gage gets the victory over the Hangman. Well, folks, next we have women's division action. The woman who has been putting the women's champ on notice. We've got Rico Fujimura. She is a debutee, shall we say. Oh, and speaking of the women's champ, Bayley is here and she has attacked Rico already. Attacking her on the top of the rampway. Saito suplex, dropping Rico high on the back of her head. Rico was scheduled to be taking on Dr. Britt Baker here tonight, but that seemingly isn't happening now if Bayley's got anything to say about it. Bayley has no idea what to do. She has not decided what she wants to do to Rico here. Bayley, what are you doing? She just keeps spinning Rico around. Bayley? Bayley's lost her mind. Bayley has officially lost her mind. I have absolutely zero idea what's going on here. Oh, Rico finally fighting out of it. Finally able to get some offense in here, but again not swinging at Bayley, and Bayley once again goes back to whatever the hell she's doing here. And we are back, folks, and these two are still brawling on the entranceway. Rico with a huge uppercut takes Bayley down. Those Rico debuted in PTW Anarchy. She was an original, still a rookie here. And she's made her debut in ECW. And she has put the women's champ on notice. She got a huge shock victory of the women's champ and then cost the women's champ of, well, she's basically been a thorn in the women's champ's side. Thorn in Bayley's side since the start here. These two are brawled all the way down the entrance ramp. And they're still brawling at ringside now. I've got to think these two are on somewhat of a collision course for that championship. Rico now talking smack to Bayley in that corner. Bayley firing out though, comes out swinging. Goes behind, German suplex on the floor. And a big lariat nearly took Rico's head clean off her shoulders. Referee finally pulling these two apart. Well, folks, moving on from that fiasco, they have both been pulled out of the ring. Bayley and Rico have been pulled backstage. And we have got ourselves set for the main event tonight. World Champion Abyss taking on Fandango, of all people. But Abyss has been having problems with the TV champ Adam Cole, who is right there. That was a very weird sight. Cole throws Abyss into the ring. Abyss seemingly wasn't expecting this. Abyss and Fandango now for the main event tonight, non-title. Fandango making his Universe Mode debut here. And he's starting off big, taking on the Monster Abyss. But listen to the crowd. The crowd is all behind Fandango. Dirty Dango himself. Fandango not really sure what to do against the Monster Abyss. Someone Abyss's size. Abyss though trying his best to keep Fandango down, but Fandango keeps getting back up. And ever the showman. Fandango jabs to the face of Abyss. Abyss not going to let Fandango get any form of momentum going. But Dango's still fighting. We've seen in recent weeks on SmackDown, Dango's former tag team partner Tyler Breeze has got himself a new tag team partner in Andre the Giant. Bit different than Dango. Back heel trip there from the Monster. Abyss now stomping on the bicep. That is brutal. Picks Dango up from the ground like he's nothing and tosses him from one side of the ring to the other. Abyss and Cole have been at each other's throats for a few weeks now. Abyss obviously the world's champion, Cole the television champion. Trying to see who's going to be the dominant one here on the ECW brand. Back elbow from Dango. Dango goes into the Russian leg sweep. And stomping at the knee. Goes to drop a knee on the spine, but Abyss gets out of the way. It's got Dango caught now. Tries to lift him up. Dango trying to block it, but Abyss powers him over. The Monster is going to have full control over the power game here without a shadow of a doubt. The size of the man. It's off the ropes. Running splash. The height he got on that. But Dango again is out of bounds. So the pin did not count. Oh, another stomp on the bicep. And again, deadlifting Dango off the ground and just tossing him. Dango is not a small man. He's deceptively large. Look at that. He's got Abyss hung up on the ropes after the head scissors. Now trying to choke him out. Dango building up as much momentum as he possibly can. He's heading up top. Is he thinking last dance? No, he isn't. He's calling Abyss up to his feet. Dango with the diving clothesline. Taking the Monster down, then repeated stomps to the chest. Dango goes for the pin. One. Just a one count and Abyss kicks out. That big flurry of offense from Dango. Still can't keep Abyss down for longer than a one. He is going to dance though. And seemingly just no-selling Abyss until Abyss chokeslammed Dango nearly out of his boots. What's the monster thinking here? He might be thinking black hole slam, but Dango getting out of it. Back into the head scissors. Heading up top. Dango thinking last dance, but Abyss out of the way at the last second. Dango though caught him. Spins into the flatliner. Almost like a Sister Abigail, but not quite. Dango going for a camel clutch now, trying to put the monster away. Could Dango score the upset victory here? Oh, Abyss though powers out of it once again. Dango throwing hands with the monster, and he's quicker on the exchange. Dango back into the Russian leg sweep again. If it worked before, it will work again. Is he thinking last dance the second time? Is he going to connect this time? He goes for it and he connects perfectly, and there's the cover. One. Has Dango scored the upset of a lifetime? No. Dango almost beat the world's champion Abyss. He was so close, but Abyss now dragon screw leg whip to take Dango down. Falls into a pin already. 1, 2. Dango kicking out of it. Dango putting up the fight of his absolute life here against the monster Abyss. Abyss not happy about it though. Drops Dango over the rope, stun gun style. Kicking him down. Abyss is pissed. Abyss is really pissed. Well, he's trying to choke Dango out now. To say Abyss was considering this match wasn't even worth his time and was going to leave if it hadn't been for the TV champ Adam Cole throwing Abyss back in the ring, and there's the black hole slam, center of the ring. Good night, Dango. Thanks for coming. Abyss absolutely wrecked Dango in that one, but Dango, credit where credit is due. He put up a hell of a fight. He almost got him with the last dance, but it was going to take a little bit more than that to keep the monster down. But once the black hole slam was connected perfectly in the center of the ring, it was all she wrote. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me in this episode. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, all the fun stuff, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.